We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlantis. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson. Alexander Usyk, the former Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently resides.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Dorado, Puerto Rico, a social media superstar and rising contender known as El Gallo de Dorado, Jake Paul.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters.
Right.
Now it's time to put up or shut up. Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Do you believe what we are seeing? One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this tug, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he just missed with that left jab. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second, every...
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
The straight right just misses. He misses with that straight left. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He parries away that left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. These two were made for each other. And he just missed with that left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
To win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab.
There's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. Miss with that jab. Back and forth they go. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good work. Just keep him on the end of your jab. Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, boxing. Frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't find a home for that jab. Throws the jab but does not score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, you're getting back into this. You're betting this, kid.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That Jack Slick.
There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sent to the comeback.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Ted, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this.
Whoa, Johnny! What's the referee thinking right now? No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been
very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Switching up immediate.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You stay focused now.
Get back out there and win the round. Have you got
There's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That punch lands. He misses with that jab. And he misses with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That left hook misses. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Breathe while you're stepping around. I need you to focus on what you
Much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
This kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round.
Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Right.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not.
Time winding down as we get set to jump. There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Those counter punches have to hurt. Defense is not an option for these two. Good counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking it
in this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Alright? It's only one round.
And we enter the 8th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Couldn't land that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws And that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to you. Are you okay?
The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.